Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. So, a little bit of a funny story, but also ties in with a film series, or excuse me, a film I really love. There's this movie Avalon, I believe it's from 2001. It's a Japanese/Polish production made by the guy who did Ghost in the Shell. So since the new Ghost in the Shell movie is pretty recent, I believe it's still in theaters, I think. I looked it up again just to check it out and was reading stuff about the anime. I have the anime and I like it. And looked up the director and said, oh yeah, I remember he did Avalon, which I really love. Avalon is a great cyberpunk sort of mystery movie with like action elements. They go into this like video game world and you don't differentiate where the video game starts and ends, almost like a Matrix type feeling, but with some underlying elements and hidden meanings. So I always really loved this movie Avalon. Beth and I had watched it. The hell was that? Beth and I had watched it a couple weeks ago. She thought it was okay. So in looking up Avalon and Ghost in the Shell and stuff, I looked up what other movies this guy did. I can't think of his name. It's like Maramusho Oshii or something. I'm not good with it. I don't remember his name. So long story short, he had did a spiritual sequel called Assault Girls, which started out as a short, like 7-minute film or 7-minute clip, and then became a full-length movie. Full length, and I'll get to that in a moment. So I have a Fire Stick, and I can stream pretty much anything from the Fire Stick currently. So I pop on that and I check out where it is, you know, and I look it up and I start watching it, and I'm about 45 minutes into the movie, and I realize it's the wrong film. So I've watched this movie now in this weird mansion with Sam Neill and a couple other characters for 45 minutes. It's not the right film. I'm completely pissed off. Now it's getting late. I go to bed. I don't get to watch the movie I want to see. The next day, I make sure to get the right stream. I check out Assault Girls. I even look it up on Amazon because I'm thinking, you know what? I love Avalon so much that I'll go on Amazon and pick up the Blu-ray of Assault Girls. I'm glad I didn't. So I watched this movie. The whole movie is pretty much these like 3 or 4 characters that are in this video game world fighting sand snakes, sort of something like out of Dune or Beetlejuice. They're shooting them, they're joining up, they're becoming a team, but the action is so sparse that there's big chunks of just nothing. Of the camera staring at something, of a guy standing there thinking, of the characters jibber-jabbering about garbage, that by the end of the film, which is only like, I think it was an hour, it was either 59 minutes or an hour and 9 minutes. It was super short. It's like, here's a glimpse of this world, but the rest of it is tons of filler that have no content, nothing interesting, and really like goofy humor. And I was like, this is so bad. I could not believe it was the same guy that did Avalon. I couldn't believe it was a spiritual sequel. It just felt like an hour of a movie with 5 to 10 minutes of content, maybe. The rest of it was like nothing happening. And I was thinking to myself, wow, how is this a spiritual sequel? So I went back after I was done and watched the 7-minute short that this Assault Girls like spawned from. And the 7 minutes pretty much does what the full movie does. It shows you a little glimpse of like, oh, here's some more stuff happening in this video game world from Avalon, and that's it. And that's all you needed. If you like the movie Avalon, if you like Cyberpunk, if you like the Assault Girls short, I can't think of the name, it's like Assault Girl something, do not see Assault Girls. Don't buy it, don't stream it, it's bad. It's like got this weird tongue-in-cheek humor mixed with like this artsy-fartsy crap going on with no content at all. It felt like I watched an hour of fluff. I was so disappointed because I love Avalon so much. So I wanted to come out here and say this because I know a lot of people that watch me say they like watching some of the stuff when I talk about cyberpunk movies. So I wanted to clue everyone in. Don't check out Assault Girls. But yeah, so a bit of a disappointment. If you guys have any more cyberpunk movies you'd like to recommend to me, please put them down in the comments as it's one of my favorite genres. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.